Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Firsta Falah Hayanda, and I will presenting my paper about the influence of Korean Wave in improving English language skills. Introduction. Korean Wave or Hallyu is a term that refers to the development of the South Korean pop culture globally. In Indonesia, the entry of Korean Wave began with the airing of the drama Full House and also K-pop music carried by 21, Super Junior, SNSD, etc., which made the interest of the Indonesian people towards Korean culture, and that was favored by mostly an Indonesian teenager. Back then, when technological development are inadequate, specifically before 2015, there are no Indonesian subtitles for K-drama, reality show, and K-pop content like magazines, interview, reality show, and that's all using English subtitle. And so because of that, we used to use English to get information about our idols because there are not much fan bases that sharing information using Indonesian language, and most of K-pop contents using English for subtitle. Therefore, many K-popers motivated to learn foreign language, especially English. The main aim of this research is to find out whether people really gaining benefit through Korean Wave, in this case, yes, English language improvement. Therefore, this research addressing the following question. 1. How does K-pop and K-drama affect participants' English skills? And the second is, how does English language skills useful for participants' life? In this research paper, I using two theoretical framework and two empirical review. The theoretical framework, the first theoretical framework is Korean Wave definition. Korean Wave is a term that refers to the worldwide spread of Korean pop culture in various countries around the world since the 1990s. And the turn of Korean Wave has spread to Korean culture, food, literature, and traditional language, and has gained more fans from all over the world. As we know, there's no way that we don't know about Korean pop culture at all right now. At least there are peoples that aware about Korean music like K-pop. In K-pop, mostly know BTS or Blackpink, and K-dramas that popular like Descendant of the Sun, and movies like Parasites, Korean food, kimchi, tteokbokki, etc., and beauty care like skincare or makeup. The second is Korean Wave in Indonesia. In Indonesia, Korean pop culture began to spread in 2002 after the World Cup in Korea and Japan. The moment that happened on the Indonesian television channel was used to introduce a Korean drama series or K-drama, like Full House. And since then, Korean culture has spread to Indonesia through K-dramas. The peak popularity of K-pop concert in Indonesia was felt in 2013. In those years, there were many K-pop idol concerts like SNSD, Super Junior, or N Infinite. For the empirical review, I'm quoting the Alpilati and Abdin Lincoln 2018. In their research entitled Learning English Through Movies, Adult English Language Learner Perception. In those research, they found that learning English through watching movies is effective and have various advantages. It has shown that it can be effectively used to develop various language skills, such as speaking, listening, vocabulary acquisition, and writing. Another important aspect that can we get from watching movies is pronunciation. It's stated that movies are really helpful for learning English rather than in-class learning. For the second theories, I quoted from Mulyadi and Mutmainah 2015 in their research entitled Penggunaan Film Berbahasa Inggris dengan English Subtitle dalam meningkatkan keterampilan listening. In those research, they stated that the video's audiovisual component might also help in gaining and analyzing their own performance. Students become creative and can be critical thinkers as a result of this process, not just in themselves, but also in the learning process. Students can also use video to provide real-time feedback as well as self-monitoring and self-evaluation. A quantitative research method was used to collect and analyze data for this research study. The object of participants of this research are people who have been in this community or K-popers for the past few years. And to achieve the data, I will give some questionnaire using Google Forms, and the participant will be given questions related to their experiences regarding English language while in the K-pop community. The result of these research questions were compiled and summarized in this part. Like respondents have interest in what make them memorize English vocabulary, like when they watching a drama with English subtitle, and if there any new vocabulary, they write it down and searching the means, and it can help to memorize vocabulary. And there are respondents who use the social media platform or like Twitter or Instagram to interact with fellow fans, foreigner fans, or international fans using English language. From there, she felt that her English speaking ability had improved since getting to know Hallyu. The respondents feel English is very useful. Besides, English is an international language that can petrify us if suddenly we get to chit chat with foreigners or tourists. English also makes it easier for them to learn, especially in lectures in college or school, especially if you need an English language journal applying for volunteers, scholarship, and other activities that advocate for English. This studies shows that there are many people who learn English through hobbies, which in this case are K-pop and K-drama or Hallyu, especially people who like Hallyu since 2012, where the third generation of K-pop began to be popular. At the time, it's still rare for anyone to be able to translate uh, K-pop contents from Korean language so into Indonesian language. Moreover, in those years, there were not many platforms such as Netflix, View, or Iki, or others that provided content with Indonesian subtitles. So overcoming this, uh, the fans, whether they want it or not, were forced to watch it with the available English subtitles to catching up the contents. With supporting theories, as Mulyadi and Mutmainah had stated that subtitles for movies that use English as a language really help them to improve their vocabulary, listening comprehension, and reading comprehension. This shows that learning English through K-drama subtitles is so very effective. Okay, from those we can conclude that K-pop and K-drama do not solely have a negative impact. There are many positive things that we can take from those fun-growing activity. Even so, this activity also requires a great determination because, as we all know, learning foreign language, a new language, is not easy at all. However, learning through activities that we like or we used to do can make us enjoy more in the learning process. And that's all presentation for me from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.